So, in that space of, well, in the country space, he had a song a few albums back with Tim McGraw.
Yeah,
that I was just so, I was like, yo, that's his crossover. I didn't work for him at the time, and I was at Def Jam, which distributed his music at the time, and I was like, they gotta do a single for that. That's his Red State play. That's his play. Like, go get that. It was a great record. But you've also obviously seen so much great young talent, you know, your peers, etc., whatnot. What is it that you think has been kind of a consistent factor or discipline or factor in those that do make it and achieve a more long-term success versus those that may have a quick success or not reach what you would think, like, as talented as that person is, they haven't found their niche or reached their potential?
Well, I think that's what it is. It's finding your niche. And I know you've all heard this before, but it is there's no truer words have ever been spoken. Like, if you come into this business on the heels of somebody else, sounding like somebody else, looking like somebody else, doing what somebody else does, why the hell would the person listening to this music not just go to the person you just copied? Why would they deal with you? You have to find what you are. You have to find your voice. You have to find your sound, your beat, whatever the case is, because there's no other way to get there. Nobody ever made it to the top copying somebody else. It just doesn't happen that way. And the one thing that I find, if you do the research and you know, you look back on some of the ones that wound up being great, you'll find a point in time where they were ridiculed for the exact same thing that made them icons. Take Prince, for example. Prince, everybody here knows Prince. Yes? Cool. Prince was getting booed off of stages for the first 2 years of his career for doing the exact same shit that made him an icon today. Bikini draws under a trench coat, and imagine every time you stepped out on the stage to bury your soul, somebody threw a beer bottle at your head. How long would you keep stepping on stages? After a while, you'd be like, you know, maybe this ain't for me. Yeah, maybe God wants me to do something else. But no, he kept at it. He kept at it because he knew in himself, he's like, this is me, this is who I am, and they don't get it yet, but they will. And when they do, they're going to love me for it. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. And now I know that attention spans are shorter nowadays. I'm aware of that. But at the same time, if this is something that you really want to do with your life, there is no time limit on it. There's no, well, I'm too old, or well, it took too long. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. You just got to make sure that you're ready when it does happen. And the only way to do that is to just keep damn going. Don't stop. Don't let the negativity that you're going to come across stop you. People are going to tell you, nah, that ain't good enough. People are going to tell you XYZ is better. You're going to hear all of this stuff. And the only person that can make it true is you. That's it. That's it.